This week's Seder, we see a few nukudos. One nukuda is about Avraham Avinu. He has a very big Nisoyoin about the Akedas Yitzchok. The Satan could not disturb him. He tried to disturb him by Parshas Vayero, that he shouldn't take Yitzchok on the Mizbeach. He came to Yitzchok like a child. Then he came to Avraham Avinu like an old man, and he made water. That's the reason why we have Tashlich. He saw he can't be Mafia Avraham Avinu on Akedas Yitzchok, so he went to Soroimenu, and he told Soroimenu, did you hear what happened in the world? No, I didn't hear. Well, you know your husband, he didn't take Yitzchok to Yeshiva. He took him to Shechtim on the Mizbeach. And he brings down the story. Really, no, he didn't shecht him, he nearly shechted him. And from the nearly shechted him, Pochen Nishmosoi of Soroimenu, Hakoli Bishvil, one Nukuda. The Avraham Avinu should have Charoto. Why did I go to take Yitzchok Avinu on the Mizbeach? If I wouldn't have taken Yitzchok Avinu on the Mizbeach, then Sarah would have still been alive. I want to live happy ever after. I had a child after 100 years, and Sarah had a child after 90 years. I'd like to live happily ever after. I'd like to don't have to go to old age home, but I'd like to sit on the side. I'd like to sit in my house in Beersheba. I'd like to have a nice happy life together with Sarah Imenu. Why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu tell Avraham Avinu to do this? And the Pasuk says in Hosea, Yechayenu miyamayim b'yoyim hashlishi, the 2 days of Hachono, which Avraham Avinu did for the Akedas Yitzchok, we all having Sachar on these 2 days. On the third day, Ein lo yirot elikim zulosa, the Sachar is Ein Sof. We see from here this gewaltige Nekuda. We see from here this gewaltige Wort, that a person shouldn't have charota at all. A person is very easy to have charota. Somebody goes with him. He's looking to buy a house, and the day they're selling the house, a friend of him told him, do me a favor. I need a minion to come to the caver to say Kaddish. Have your Saturday. I want you to do me a favor, and please help me. I need a 10th person. And he saw this guy standing in the shul. Can you do me a favor? I need 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm making a minyan by the base oilom. I want you to come and be the 10th person. I need a minyan to say Kaddish. So he goes along, and while he's there, he realizes to himself, why did I go to this person to be mashlim a minyan? Why did I go to this person to be mashlim a minyan, to say Kaddish? This is the time, 10 o'clock in the morning, where they were selling apartments. And I put my name down to buy an apartment. And it's cheap, and it's once a year. So why did I go with this guy to say Kaddish? You couldn't find someone else to go. And because I went to this guy, I missed my possibility of buying a deer, and I'm married of my dinele, and I'm married of my rochele, and I'm married of my shula, and I've got a schus of buying the deer there, 3 deers there, 3 apartments there, because I went to this guy to help him to make a Kaddish, to be mashlim the minyan, in the base Almin, in the base Hakvos. I'm going to miss. I missed this mechira. It's all min hashamayim. It's all min hashamayim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted this person to dafka be in the base Almin, to be mashlim the minyan of this and this person. Who knows if a person would have just bought a deer, not bought an apartment, who knows if good would have come out of it. No one knows nothing. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which is in charge of us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which is matich us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes our hand every day. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with every single yid. He tells him what to do and how to do, how to live and where to live, where to buy the apartment, what to do. Our whole life is built on, we cannot see the strings coming down from heaven. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in charge of us. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu is taking care of us. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows that what is good for us and what is not good for us. We have a Nisoyoin. Avraham Avinu had a Nisoyoin. The Satan came along, came to Yitzchok Avinu like a child. He came to Avraham Avinu like an old man, and he made tashlich in the middle. Everything was for one reason, that Avraham Avinu should be mitcharet. Why did I take Yitzchok? Why did I take him at all? If I wouldn't have taken him, maybe so many would have still been alive. And the Satan realizes he can't do anything by Avraham Avinu, can't do anything by Yitzchok Avinu. It's because the Sorah. And he makes sure the Sorah dies. And Avraham Avinu comes home. He comes home from his Nisir. A guy traveled to Argentina. And he went on this plane, and he went on that plane, and he saw these bridges, and those bridges, and these high buildings. And he saw met people, and he went into parks, and he saw a bunch of people. He wants to come home and tell the wife, Rachel, do you know what happened? I came to Buenos Aires, and I met so-and-so, and him, and that, and I wanted to tell you what it was. And Rachel's not there. Rachel passed away. How she passed away? Something happened to her. She passed away. So the person said, 1 minute, why did I go to Argentina? Why was I the shliach of the congregation to go to Argentina? They couldn't find someone else to go. But I did a big mitzvah. Whatever I did to help people, and I did this and I did that. Our whole life is based, why did I do it? Was I supposed to do it? Wasn't I not supposed to do it? If we know that our whole life is built, that whatever we do, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is helping us, HaKadosh Baruch Hu guides us. We are not alone in the world. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with every single person in the world. We know that our own life is HaKadosh Baruch Hu is helping us what to do, b'diyuk, like we say, Eser eina el ha'orim, mi'ayin yovei Ezri meim Hashem, oises shemayim v'oretz. A person knows nothing before shidduchim. Which shidduch is good for Reuven is not good for Shimon, which is his brother. And what's good for Leah is not good for Dinah. She needs a zar boy, and he needs a zar boy. Also with shidduchim the same thing. Also Akedat Yitzchak the same thing. It's all one nekuda, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu likes us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with every single person all year round and helps us what to do, helps us how to build a house, it helps us to be in our whole generation, where we live, why we live, why do we work, where do we work, what do we do. Our whole life is built, everything is mechuven milamala, Hashem tzilcho al yad yominecha. What does that mean? A person sticks out his hand, the sun is on top, he sticks out his hand, he puts out 5 fingers, he sees on the floor 5 fingers. Person sticks out 1 finger, he sees on the floor 1 finger. Our whole life is built on a sail, on a shadow, what our HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants us to do. Our whole life is built like that. And if we have a emunah in Hashem, then we realize, Avraham Avinu, b'schus la'akedas Avraham Avinu, yechayenu miyamayim b'yoyim ha'shlishi, the Gaon Vilna says, our whole schutz is the days, is the day now, which we are, of the Achona of Avraham Avinu. That's the 2 days. The Am Yisrael is nene from the 2 days of the Achona, of preparing the mitzvah. Al achas kamo v'kamo, al achas kamo v'kamo, the etzem mitzvah alone, no one can realize what kind of schar gets Avraham Avinu on the etzem akedas Yitzchok. But we know we read it on Rosh Hashanah, and we read also every day we can read it, akedas Yitzchok. And it's brought down in the Zohar, the Zman Mageifor. You say akedas Yitzchok, it's mevatel the Mageifor, it's mevatel the Soton. And besides that, we know Am Yisrael is a matzav tzora gedoyle ma'oid. And all the day that we mention and we do akedas Yitzchok, we should know that alone is the schus of Klal Yisrael at soif kol hadoros. So we see from this week's parsha one main nukuda. There's a lot of nukudas, but one main nukuda we see in the parsha, in the beginning of the parsha, that the Soton wanted Avraham Avinu to be mitcharet on the Maisa Akeda which he did. He couldn't stop Yitzchak Avinu, he couldn't stop Avraham Avinu, so he went to Soyemedu. And he tried to stop Avom Avinu to mitcharet kilzo imenu. She died. If she died with a neshika, if she died without a neshika, have a look in Sefer Yosef brings down. Balamaisa, Sorry Imenu passed away, and the Nisoyoin didn't finish about that. They carried on the Nisoyoin about Ephron. He bought Moaz Machpelah, and he comes home from his journey, and people tell him, Avom Avinu, where you come from? Where'd you come from? You took Yitzchak on the Mizbeach. The Sultan already prepared the whole tzibur that Avraham Avinu went to the Akedah HaMoriah to shech the Yitzchak. He wanted to put him on the Mizbeach. Everyone gave him Musa. You normal? No one can understand Avraham Avinu. No one stands on the Madrega of Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu wasn't mitcharet. Avraham Avinu kept his mouth shut. We cannot understand it at all. But that's the gadlus of Avraham Avinu. That's the gadlus of every single Yid in the world. We all have a Nisoyoin. We cannot understand why HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us a Nisoyoin. But every single Nisoyoin we have, it's all Sachar. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to give us Sachar. HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows if we will stand it, if we won't stand it. That's the Ikar of our life. Ikar Pashut Chayesor is to tell us about Yitzchak Avinu, about the Akedah Yitzchak that Sorah passed away, that Avraham Avinu should be mitcharet. At the end of the parsha talks about the shidduch of Yitzchak Avinu, that everything is min hashamayim. Eliezer said, Ulai lo yisaveh Yisrael lelechet acharai. Instead of saying Ulai with a vov, he says Eli without the vov. Avram Shiva, let me have Yitzchak Avinu to be my son-in-law. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, no, shidduch is down the road, but I want to do it. B'schus, the Eliezer did what he did. He left Oro. He left from being a Oro, and he became Baruch, and he came Taras Kafeh Shchina. Some say Eliezer went into Gan Eden Chai. Have a look in Pirkei the Rebbe Lezer. But you can see from this parsha, our whole life is based on Shidduchim also, that our whole life is Api Hashem Yisu, Api Hashem Yachanu, Cheshbonos HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Which Shidduch, what's good for Reuven, is not good for Shimon. What's good for one child is not good for another child. What seminar this girl learns is not good for this seminar what this girl learns, because her shidduch is based on the seminar which she learns. This girl learns in BJJ, and this girl learns in a different seminar. She wasn't accepted them. She's annoyed with the menahelet, and she's annoyed with this thing. Instead of putting it there, they put it there. And the Ma'aseh shidduch is dafka from there and not from here. It's muchuvan melamala. We have to be mitchazek, Torah emuno, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help us. Every single Yid in the world will all be zocher sein to many of our children, to the right shidduchim, be'ezat Hashem, to the right boys and the right girls, and will all build botei ne'emonim b'Yisrael l'shem u'leteferes.